Hello everybody, this is Derek, and in this video I want to talk about the Haiti situation and why I was depressed this weekend and what I got to do to stop it. Okay, so I made a video recently about the earthquake in Haiti and its affiliation with Haarp. I was asking people if anyone had any evidence within the situation to please let me know, and I nailed a piece of evidence instantly in one shot. I was watching the White House video with President Obama, Bush, and Clinton, and President Bush was speaking, and when he was stating that don't send your food, don't send your blankets, send us your cash. When he said that, I felt like I got shot right in the heart. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but there was a feeling inside of me and it wasn't good whatsoever. And what can I say? It was an eye-opener to me that it seems that there is a major likelihood that Haarp had a lot to do with it. There's a lot of conceptual evidence to support the case. So now, what does this say to me? I look back at previous Bush interviews, at least when he was talking about what happened the morning in Florida of September 11th, what his story of what happened when he stated he was outside of the school watching a television, seeing the first plane go into the Twin Towers. Well, the only reason that could have been true is if somebody had a video camera ready for him. He had a private video, which means he already knew about it anyway. And the second one, of course, was that it's time for politics video. A lot of people know exactly the video I'm talking about, and I've commented on that one before. To me, this seems like another inside job. Haiti's earthquake was an inside job. And I mean, that really hit me really hard, that stuff like this is actually happening. And when I look about stuff like send us your cash, what kind of stuff is on their agenda for this? What are they doing with their cash? Yes, of course, President Bush says that they plan on doing good stuff with their money. And then this is the guy that had a high likelihood of having inside information of September 11th and put our troops to war in Iraq because they had weapons of mass destruction. Well, I think Haarp is the biggest weapon of mass destruction that I've seen now. When you can do this type of damage and the majority of the world's population doesn't understand what's happening to this type of a degree, it's definitely that. And I no longer call natural disasters that name anymore. I'm going to do my best to not say that word. Instead, conscious disasters. Because if it's a regular earthquake, regular hurricanes, like the ones we had thousands of years ago when there was none of this type of technology, it's still a conscious earthquake. Because everything is consciousness. But this is nowhere near a natural disaster. It was not. It was, I mean, it's hard for me to even talk a lot about the type of situations that is going on. I mean, for part of me yesterday, I was thinking how lovely I would feel if America was bombed. And when I say that, I mean that Alaska and Haarp would be bombed. And I know if that were to be the case, I would have this similar kind of feeling that I had when I watched the hockey game when Ty Domi sucker punched Ulf Samuelsson. I had an amazing feeling there, even though it was a payback through war, because Ulf Samuelsson was a very dirty player in hockey, and that's why I enjoyed seeing Ty Domi do that. And I'm saying that Haarp is a very dirty object, and I mean, to fight Haarp back by doing that would mean to engage in war. And I'm not a fan of war whatsoever. One of the things that I have talked about in maybe 2, 3, or 4 of my previous videos is that by loving your enemies, loving those people that you just do not like, is actually a positive event. It helps you become more positive, big time, and it helps them become more positive, small time. Meaning, if you send your energies and sending them love, then they might become 1/5000th of a percent more positive, which is so minuscule. But still, it's better than nothing, and it's definitely better than making them even more negative or more hateful by doing stuff like bombing Haarp, that is to say. So myself, what I got to do is it's got to be me that's got to remove the depression, because I've been in states before when the economic collapse destroyed myself, or at least made it very difficult for me. I was very depressed. And in order for me to get away from it, I had to find out me for who I was. I had to have a spiritual awakening. So for me to remove this depression, and I will, I got to just remove this depression, and I'm probably going to do it just through meditation and through nature. I mean, it's probably the easiest way to do it. One could say, well, just forget about the whole subject. And then that could work, but you know what? That's not me. Who me is, I gotta know truth, I gotta know what, I gotta know when, I gotta know why. And that's pretty much who I am. I'm just gonna take a quick look at my notes to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So that's what I got to say about the Haiti earthquake situation. I don't know. What I wanted to say I didn't write down is what I wanted to write down. What do we have to do to make changes amongst this issue? Because we see these leaders who are just doing stuff like this, and you know, if they got this technology, they most likely did it before, and they're most likely going to do it again. So what do us as human beings, what can we do to make positive changes on a conceptual level? Yes, being positive, I think, works out very, very well. But what kind of actions can we do that would actually work? Because I see us having two forms of governments, in my opinion. One, you got the big power elites, and it seems as if they have negative plans. The plans like population reduction, and this would be one of the methods they would use towards it. One of which is controlling the monetary system the way that you do. That's one kind of government. The second kind of government is like a clueless kind of government. And I'm saying that in a good way or a twisted, sick way that the higher governments have brainwashed them. I don't know. But these are the type of governments that want to help out. And I think they're the majority of the government. I'm not just talking about the Ron Paul situation, but I'm talking about mayors, I'm talking about the small-time governments that actually want to help. People that want to heal other peoples. We look at stuff like healthcare, and of course a lot of them want good healthcare because they don't want their people to be sick. They want to heal them by giving them free healthcare. This is the type of thing that I'm talking about as far as two different kinds. And these people are not powerful enough or not educated enough to be able to get away from the monetary system, because that is the biggest problem in my opinion. And what can I say? Thank you everybody for watching this video. I mean, this is me in a different type of state, because when I watched that video, I felt it right here. It was like I got shot in the heart. Something else, what can I say? But anyway, it's time for me to have a nature walk. Have yourself a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.